Hello everyone, and welcome to the first of a three-part mini-series of videos about the upcoming tactical survival horror shooter, The Forever Winter. The game is entirely PvE, capable to be played in offline mode with bots or cooperatively with friends, and you're going to need them. I've been very interested in the game since the original trailer dropped a few months back, and I reached out to the development team to ask about the game, and I was invited to talk to gameplay designer and concept artist Kai Lim about The Forever Winter, covering topics related to the game's mech designs. Kai Lim is an accomplished artist who's worked on numerous high-profile projects over the years, working on franchises such as Front Mission, Star Wars, Warhammer 40,000 and PlanetSide amongst others. The first topic of the series I wanted to cover in today's video is about one of the characters, let's say, affectionately known as Toothy. In the grim war world of Forever Winter, two major factions vie for control of the former city of Lost Angels. Technology has progressed forward so dramatically that man and machine have become one in a twisted amalgam of flesh and steel as cybernetic constructs of war. Virtual intelligences are used regularly to control machines of war, either alone or working with human pilots, the grim symbiosis of cold mechanical logic dictating the target and the human finger pulling the trigger. Toothy is one such virtual intelligence. As shown in the trailers, Toothy is a large automaton that I'm told by Kai was once originally a Eurascan medical engineer unit that after some as yet unknown event has since gone rogue. Now Toothy prowls the battlefields in search of biological material to fuel its batteries and extend its life. Toothy is aggressive to all factions. If they're vulnerable, it will engage and harvest the dead or alive as fuel. Stuffed into a body bag that dangle from the collar around its neck, the unfortunate victim can be kept alive for days in a semi-comatose state, aware of their current predicament as they are slowly harvested for bioelectricity. Kai says that anything not organic will be deposited from the bag, such as guns, armor, and other resources that opportunistic scavs or players may be able to collect should they avoid detection by the beast. Kai points out that Toothy has support in its efforts in the form of mites, another type of bioweapon that work in a couple of ways. The first is as a type of ERA, or explosive reactive armor plating. Attacking Toothy is a risky proposition to begin with, but the mites can make things even more complicated. Though these work as a type of living body armor for the mech, it can also deploy them as a disposable shock troop, their long extendable mouths being able to latch onto a target to drain blood and other vital fluids. This also means that the player is now having to deal with multiple smaller threats and take their eyes off Toothy, which is never a good idea. As a side note, the mites also keep Toothy clean by removing the blood, dirt and viscera from those hard to reach places. I mean, Toothy has to look his best when he makes a surprise appearance on the field after all. As a quick edit, I do want to make sure that everybody knows that the mites are still currently in development by the team, however, and they might not make it into the game in the closed beta should they go there, just so the dev team can make sure that they get the mites right before they add them to the game. So, just to clarify that point, on with the video. Toothy's also well equipped for a fight, with point defense machine guns and a heavy cannon. I'm also told that he may be equipped with some form of particle cannon, no doubt scavenged from a downed foe and retrofit onto his frame, making him a capable anti-infantry and anti-armor unit. Well-equipped scavs can potentially blast parts off Toothy, reducing his threat and potentially driving him back. I asked why Toothy was a rogue VI, and I was told that the idea was inspired by our own fears in the real world around AI and what horrors that could unleash upon us. Much like Skynet in the Terminator series, Toothy is a commentary on that fear, and a potential future that has come about here in the Forever Winter. He's also a key part of what Kai tells me is the battlefield ecosystem. The war might be apocalyptic in scale, but the resources left in the ruins and scarred wastes are all important elements that both factions and scavs take advantage of. Toothy, for instance, will scan for targets, zeroing in and engaging opportunistically to harvest the living and the dying, and this process results in the non-organic parts being discarded, which in turn allows scavs to collect these or clean up teams from either Euraska or Eurasia to gather and reuse for future battles. But Toothy is just one threat of many on the future battlefields of the Forever Winter. Could there be more rogue virtual intelligences? What else lurks in the shadows of a collapsed skyscraper? How much further can humanity fall as this war rages on? I guess we'll soon find out, as the Forever Winter prepares for a closed beta test soon. Thanks for watching everyone, it's been really fun getting to talk to Kai Lim from Fundog Studios, and please remember to check out the Forever Winter on Steam, which I've linked below in the description. Add it to your wishlist or follow the development. Join the official Discord to stay informed about the game's development and stay tuned for part 2 of this 3-part series, where we look into the influences of the mech designs in the Forever Winter.